I name you Kishuna. You are the only moth to whom I've given emotions. It won't suffice to simply refer you as a number. It is said the man was sculpted by the hands of the gods. If so, then you who are sculpted by these, my hands. And I, whose labor gave you breath and life. What are we then? What does that make us? In your fabricated heart, which I gave unto you, what is it that you believe, Kishuna?
You there! Open the cell!
Lady Sonia! But the prisoner! My orders said that none may see him.
Open the cell! Did you hear me?
Yes, of course. You do not need to shout.
Yeah,
Oh, aren't you a lovely one? I'll forgive you for these cramped quarters, eh?
Pascal Ransom, once a former Count of Byron Lanscron. A man whose battlefield prowess was feared far and wide. Until you invited your citizens to your castle and slaughtered them. Stripped of your title, you fled the king and joined the Black Fang. Is that an accurate summary?
You know me well, it would seem.
You were even made one of the Four Fangs. Spending the rest of your days in this place seems so wasteful. I've heard that Brandon calls you the Beasts. A monster who would massacre an entire village to kill one person.
He doesn't know how to enjoy his work. Never harm any innocents. Bah! A Black Fang brings justice to those above the law. Quite droll jokes, don't you think?
I'm going to release you, Count. I've a job for you, something you love. What do you say? Are you interested?
Why not? It can be worse than rotting here. I must say, I do love my work. Now tell me, what is the name of my target?
There's remotely area, isn't it?
Yeah, few people call this area home.
Hector, are you sure about this? Is the Fire Emblem really here?
Yes, I paid a small ransom for this information. There's no mistake. Look, do you see these 3 rundown fortresses? I was told thieves who based themselves there stole the emblem.
Thieves, wonder if that's true. Whatever.
We'll simply have to go and confirm it ourselves.
Come on, let's go.
Oh wait you two. It's them. It's them.
The Black Fang.
Oh, it's about time. Shall we get going?
Lord Pascal, are you sure? Should we shell the thief we found him?
You don't understand, do you? I'll tell anyone the Four Fangs will take over.
Why do I take off a French card?
I will not let my prey be snatched away by the spoiled rats. I wish you executed for desertion. I will not stop from fleeing. I think it will be more fun to fight though, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I picked one.
Shall we proceed, gentlemen?
Because I'm doing a time to French accent?
Looks like we're completely surrounded.
But I don't think we'll lose it if we fight, but there's not most favorable conditions. Oh, I don't care who, but someone needs to break out and seize those fortresses. Got that? We seize all 3 of them.
Hello everybody, I am the Vision of Chaos and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem. In today's episode...
Oh, a Vision. We're moving out too, right Vision? Let's go, Florina. Okay, but there are so many of them. If only Florina were here with us. Florina, it's not helping us to talk about her now. Now Vision, give us the orders.
We have company of annoying siblings, or my sister, who is back for one of the last times she will actually voice this thing. She's not with me here now, but as you can hear clearly, we have recorded her voice together because the difference in sound quality. I'm going to do some supports here and try to take out as many as these idiots as you want. Normally in this map you have to be careful because this will probably be one of the first times where the boss actually moves. Yeah, and if you're not familiar with this chapter, which I'm not familiar with this chapter at all. This is one of the maps I've played. I think I played it once, so this is probably like the second time I played this chapter, or the second or third time at most that I played this chapter. So I'm not very familiar with it. And what you saw in the beginning was actually a little extra scene that we got after the desert level, which only appears in Hector mode apparently, where we see Nurgle asking to Kashuna whether or not we think he's a god. You know, whether Kashuna thinks Nurgle is a god. But of course we know that Kashuna is a mute. I wonder what option there will be for the last Kishuna chapter, since I actually never played the last Kishuna chapter. That is something that will be completely blind to me. That's the only chapter that I haven't played. And also, not the next extra episode, but the episode after that, we'll get to secret hidden character, which is a character that I actually never gotten before. I never got Carla before, which is the hidden character of this game. Farina, which is a character we get in this chapter, which they talked about a little bit in the beginning. You know, Fiora and Florina talked about Farina, which is the third Pegasus sister. Tell me, do you have annoying siblings? Because, well, I have one annoying sibling, and my sister, who is annoying in this episode, normally isn't really that annoying. I like my sister, but we are good friends, but I have one sibling that's just, you know, annoying and throws her weight around. She's very difficult to please, very high maintenance basically. And back in the day, I have two older sisters, so I'm the youngest brother. So back when I was younger, I was of course the annoying sibling, the annoying little brother who played with cars and such, while my sisters only had, like, you know, toys and such. Maybe that's why my middle sister is a little bit jealous, because she got hand-me-downs of my older sister, and I got new toys and some hand-me-downs, but I mostly got new toys because you can give a girl or a boy girls toys. Well, you can, but it's not really. Which is actually weird, because nowadays I'm not a man's man. I'm not manly. I don't do any of the stuff. I don't like soccer or sports in general. I'm kind of a nerd, you know. I like games and such, and even then I'm not a high-tech nerd or something. I don't know a lot about games or comics or that sort of thing, so I know more than my parents do, but there are probably a lot of people also who know a lot more than I do, so I can't say that I really know that much about it. You know, whenever you know something, there's always someone who knows more than you, and for me that happens a lot. That there's always a lot of people that know a lot more than me, but whatever. I'm very intelligent, but I don't have a lot of knowledge. So yeah, intelligence and knowledge. Intelligence is the prospect of how you use the knowledge and assess knowledge rather than the knowledge that you have. So I have a good memory, for example. I can remember a lot, but I don't know a lot, and I am very weird in my views. I'm very intelligent in my views, but I don't usually talk about them because a lot of people aren't, you know, they don't want to talk about that, or they are just ignorant when they do. So usually I keep my opinions to myself because I don't want to come off as patronizing that I think that some people are stupid, which of course some people are, but I don't want to seem that I'm the superior person. No, I'm not, but I'm more or less. I'm not superior at all. I don't think highly of myself, but one thing that I know is that I know a lot about myself. I'm very aware of who I am and what I know and what I can do and what I can't. So that is good at least. Kent, you're getting beat here. Yeah, I decided to train Kent in this. I don't know if I already mentioned this. Kent and Priscilla, which I normally don't train. Fiora here, who is almost dying, is actually level 20. So I don't know why she's actually dying. And luckily for her, she evaded that last shot. Otherwise, I would have needed to restart this recording over here. But whatever. Let's move her out of the way. Yeah, use that vulnerary. Because I'm probably not going to heal you. Because I don't see a reason to. I probably can heal, or will probably heal her. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. There's some things, you know. Rebecca, you're finally back. Rebecca's back. And Bartray has been trained for reasons you probably know why. If you know this game, you probably know why I trained Bartray. He is very necessary when it comes to the last character. The secret hidden character, which I've never gotten before. So let's just kill some idiots. All my units are ready to evolve, or my lords are level 20, so they can evolve immediately. I think, did Lynn evolve? I think so, but I don't remember really if she evolved in this. I don't remember after this chapter she evolves. Not in this chapter, but after this chapter she evolves. And because of Hector's chapter is a little bit longer, normally you get Molinas up to level 20 at this chapter, but I died twice, so apparently Kent cannot take care of the boss. So let's just take care of this guy then. And hope that Kent doesn't die from the boss. Since, I don't know, I probably this montage is a success montage instead of a failure montage. Because otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here right now and thinking like, oh, everything is going to be fine, when it isn't, but whatever. Lyd, you can... no, she's not classed up. Otherwise, it would show. Oh, the boss is trying to kill Ellwood, but he missed. As you can see, most of the animations are off on this. Some animations are on, some animations are off. That's just to speed things a little bit up. Bartray's animations actually are pretty awesome as well. You should see a warrior fight. I probably showed it in a previous episode, so I wasn't really thinking. Normally I have certain animations set off because to just make it go a little bit faster, but whatever. The next episode actually is where Hector gets his axe, or where Hector... Does he become a lord? Yeah, I think he does become a lord. And then we go into Armats, or whatever it is. I don't know if I have my sister on for that episode. maybe do it without her, because it's only Lynn, and it's not really necessary. She leveled up. Felina actually at this moment in my playthrough is the highest level character. So I'm at the next bonus episode at the time of this recording. I just need to record the next bonus episode. So this is basically just an in-between episodes. I've been playing this game a little bit more. I've been actually playing a lot of RPGs as well. I'm playing Chrono Trigger right now. And I'm playing Golden Sun Dark Dawn, which mixed feelings about that one. It's not as bad as I remember, but it's not good either. It's better than I remember. That's one thing. That's a positive at least. I'm actually also considering making different types of videos, which may see in the future than LPs, because I'm a little bit tired out with LPs. So I might make a different kind of video. Since I want to do like certain RPGs and such, and I don't want to spend a let's play on them, so I may do something, but it requires, you know, editing and such. Unless I steal footage, but that's not really advised. And now that the audio is out of sync, I don't really know why, but it will probably go up in sync again once something happens, I don't know what. Or once a cut happens, and usually things go in sync again. Bartwick will level 7. Bartwick needs to go around level 10 or something. Probably level 7 is alright. You don't need to make him too high of a level, because otherwise he will kill the person he needs to recruit later on. Just wait, you two wait as well. You can use that final vulnerary if you want. Minion is in the line of battle, so I need to finish him off. Pascal, I need to finish you off. Probably. Can you finish him off? No. No. Priscilla, you can finish him off. Is this dead? Is this what I've been, I don't know, fought for those before? I don't even know. I don't know what the French accent is. Oh, basically, Pascal, he killed all his men, and he was trapped. He was locked away because he killed all his men. He's basically Dracula. He killed all his men. He enjoys the suffering of others. And he got locked away in a castle. And now he's freed by Sonia, who this time is also played by my sister. Instead of my previous Sonia, which is a Sonia that I cannot really get back. So I don't have that person who originally played Sonia on call, you know. It's not like, hey person, take time out of your day to record something for me. Come over here in person and record something. Because she doesn't have a mic and I am very high maintenance and I need you to record something. No, that's not how it works. That's not how life works. We cannot make people do anything or expect people to do anything. The only person you can expect to do something is yourself when you make yourself do something. That's why my mother and my sister are having arguments and such, and I always say to my mother, that's her choice. You can't, you know, make my sister like you. You cannot make my sister accept you for who you are, or you accept my sister for who she is, because you're different people and you make different choices in life, and if you cannot accept the choices that you make, or that she makes, or that you make, then there's no real talking to the person, you know. If they don't accept you as a person, then there's no talking to them, and you should just let them be. You should just let them go. But you know, for my mother, of course, it's very difficult because it is still her daughter, you know. I'm very mellow, you know. I'm a very mellow person. I kind of got that from my father, but my father is a kind of a douchebag sometimes in his mellowness. You know, he doesn't see what he does wrong most of the time. He says stupid shit and then he doesn't see that he says stupid shit. I don't know, my father is the smartest person in my family, but he's not the most intelligent. Like I say, the most knowledge you have does not compete with the amount that how you use that knowledge and how much insight you have into other people and how you react to that, and your opinions about life in general and such. And of course, plain ignorance. Yes, speak like you've never spoken before. This chapter, by the way, is long, as you can see. Chapters in this, yeah, there's a lot of enemies, so it's getting longer by the minute.
Whoa, it's started! I must negotiate quickly or all the fighting will be done. Who looks to be in charge on this side? Ah, that must be the leader. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Normally, if this was a normal Let's Play episode video, I would just have split this in 2 parts. But seeing as these are bonus episodes, I don't really see a need to do those, because no one's going to watch the same episode twice, basically, just me killing enemies. At least not anymore, maybe in the Let's Play, maybe. But even in the Let's Play I never did that, I think. It's only in the later chapters that I did that, because the later chapters are really, really long, like For Frank Defense and Battle Before Dawn. Well, Battle Before Dawn is not that long, but like the final chapter, or the chapter before the final chapter, basically, where you kill Limstella. That is it. Speaking actually of Fire Emblem 7, if you're still listening at this point, I will leave a link in the description. There is someone doing a voice acted cutscenes thing, what I'm doing basically with Twilight Princess for Fire Emblem, but he's not doing all the cutscenes, he's just doing the cutscenes that are somewhat memorable. You know, like Lila's death, and you know, the Dragon's Gates, and the death scene, or the reunite scene with Lynn and her grandfather. So that sort of thing, you know. Memorable scenes of Fire Emblem 7. That's what he's basically doing. And I'm going to take part of that. I'm not going to appear until very much later into the series, because I'm going to do Bramimont, whatever you want to call him, the mirror guy. I'm going to do him. That's basically my part. I'm also one of the generic Black Fang members, in just a side character, basically. So, but if you're interested in that, I will leave a link to his channel and you can go check it out. I'll probably upload another video pretty soon about another project that I'm wanting to do, but I'm not getting too many auditions for. So I may just go up and put a casting call on YouTube and see if people respond to that in that way. Because people do leave casting calls on YouTube. I just usually don't think who will respond to that. No, she needs to talk to Hector. There's no way around it. Let's just kill these idiots here. Priscilla, you can take care of this idiot. That's one idiot down. Level 10. Is Priscilla now my highest level character? Probably. Raven, you can take care of this asshole. This asshole cannot even hit you. 0% of hitting. And 3% damage. Yeah, that's what you get when sometimes when you overlevel characters to difficulty curve. That's number 2. Let's take care of one more. I didn't really pay attention to number 1, but whatever. Yeah, Farina, go attack these idiots. Go kill them all. Farina is so fucking useful. I don't know if usually when I hear people, usually people complain about Farina being weak, but I never had that Farina is weak. I mean, I like always train Farina and Rebecca. Bad that I forgot Rebecca's name. But I always train Rebecca and Farina, and they always are the bestest characters ever. Level 9. Good.
Say, excuse me. Yes, you with the green-faced one.
Me?
You're really pushing yourself, taking on these enemies.
That's not for pleasure. Hey, who are you anyway? You're not one of those guys, are you?
Me? I'm not. I came out here because I could make some gold. What a joke. Really a fool would work for this piddling amount. Skills like mine do not come cheap.
You're pretty sure of yourself.
I'm Farina, a mercenary attacking to the strong wings. Attached to the strong wings? Great. Yes, third division of Pegasus Knight. No doubt you've heard me.
I heard they're a mercenary who never paid their employers. So, how much do you cost to hire yourself out?
So you have an appreciation for 2 boys after all. Let me see. It's for you, it's 20,000 gold.
20,000 gold? You sure are annoying. That's laughable. No souls worth that much.
I beg to differ. Your journey is a long one, is it not? More than one battle, surely. That requires a special contract, special arrangements. Not to be morbid, but there are sympathy payments to my family. It's in the unlikely event of my death, for example. Not to mention bonuses and healthy pay, medical treatment.
Hold on, that's enough. Your fee include all that, is that right?
Ah, so you don't understand. I'm pleased. What will it be? Will you hire me?
What should I do? Hey, Vision, you decide. Yes, you should hire her. Here's your 20,000 gold. You've no complaints, do you?
Wow!
What is it? You'll accept it, right?
You surprised me. You didn't even try to negotiate, just paid the gold up in front. Hey, who are you?
I'm Marcus Osius, brother Hector. Are you going to take the money or not?
Ah, my gold, of course I'll take it. Osius' biggest territory in all Asia, and that's a pleasure doing the business with you, noble sir.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, and there are weapons and vulneraries too. And all my curses processes are included in my fee. Anything new you pay for. I never cover those expenses. Never!
You got it all figured out, don't you?
Sure.
And that is it for my sister again. Cause my sister, I thank her for doing this, even though she's kind of annoying with these voiceover things. And speaking of my sister, let's talk with the other sisters.
Ah, sister! Farina, why are you here? You're at Florina with Lord Hector's company, right? Yeah, that's right, you too. I I'm getting paid a nice hefty sum. I'm glad to see he gets this money worth. Farina, I know it's been 2 years, but... What? Oh, Dad, let's talk about it later. Just too fast. See you. Oh, Farina.
Dot, dot, dot.
That's why I said dot, dot, dot. It's perfect. I'll tell you. It's just perfect.
Now you get what kind of character she is. So the voice does kind of match, but
it's still annoying.
it is that you say it yourself, sister, that you're annoying, but whatever. When she did Isadora, I think also she had like a really annoying, obnoxious voice. Obnoxious voice! Obnoxious! I'm obnoxious! I'm obnoxious as well! Because I'm doing Fire Emblem for 40 minutes! And it's getting a little bit tiresome because I still need to capture that last one! The last time. And I still have to do a little bit of explanation in this. Because now that we have the three sisters, we can do something called a triangle attack. So what you do is basically you put one Pegasus Knight on the left side of an enemy, one Pegasus Knight on the right side of an enemy, and then the third Pegasus Knight on either the front or the back side of an enemy, and let that third one attack, and then they will do something called a triangle attack. And that's a super powerful attack that will almost AKO any enemy that comes into contact with it. But whatever. Basically kill everyone. And their mother. And I will show it off at almost the end of this episode. So if you want, you can skip to that. Because I really don't have anything to say at this point. Except that Fire Emblem is going good. Twilight Princess is going good. I need to start editing Bleach episode 2, Bleach episode 1 on Hollow Society. If you want to check that out, is up. Recording for episode 2 is done. Editing just needs to get started. Everything else is just fine and dandy. Like I said, I want to put up a casting call for another project I want to start doing. And I don't know. That's basically it. I'm looking for a job, but that's not really important. If I find a job, I find a job, and if I don't find a job, I don't find a job. And that's not really that important, at least not in this country. If I don't find a job, I am obliged to just always, you know, what's the word for it? I'm obliged always to search for a job in order to get some sort of payment. I need to find a job in order to get paid, but if I want to get paid, I also need to search for a job, which I don't know. It's easier than it sounds. I just don't explain it very well. Well, it's actually very complicated because signing up for those things is very complicated. Getting money from the government, basically, it's very complicated, and yeah, like I said, it comes with all sorts of strings attached. Let's just attack these idiots and take care of them one by one. Felina can take care of everyone and their mother. As you can see, Melina's down there. He's very safe. No one would hurt a fly, and we have to capture these 3 fortresses. Fortress-I? What's the plural of fortress? Fortresses? Fortress-I? Fortress-C? A fortress is a Pokemon. I don't even know. Yes, it is a Pokemon, but does it really matter if it's a Pokemon or not? What kind of Pokemon are you? I made thinking of doing a Nuzlocke actually. But let me know how you think about doing a Nuzlocke. What you think of Nuzlocks in general. if I do a Nuzlocke, it will just be a Nuzlocke of Fire Red. A normal Nuzlocke. Maybe I'll do a Nuzlocke of Soul Silver at some point, but that will be a randomized Nuzlocke. Because I don't like many of the Pokemon in Soul Silver. Like Platinum, I don't like a lot of the Pokemon in Platinum either. Or there's just not too many good Pokemon you can get in that. And being bound by a Nuzlocke is also very idiotic sometimes. Let's see, what do we do here? That's one down. Can the Pegasus units, no they cannot. They can't even reach the stupid idiot. Raven. You can kill this guy. Then there's just the boss left, I think. Unless another enemy spawn and I leave the boss alone, but whatever, I don't remember what happens. I just know I finish off one enemy with a triangle attack. Yeah, sure. Take care of this guy. And seeing as there's only like one enemy left, why don't you take care of him, Florina? He can't even hit you. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Your chances of success are 0. And now the victory song plays because there's only one enemy left, apparently. I thought I'd kill all the guys, because that's normally what happens when the victory music plays. And of course, another enemies appear. Let's do the triangle attack, shall we? With the last lance that we have.
Here goes. A triangle attack!
And that's it. That's a triangle attack. With the Pegasus units. That's, is that almost in every Fire Emblem game? There was at least from Fire Emblem 6 there was a triangle attack in almost any Fire Emblem. This is the third round that should end this battle. I don't remember what your voice is, Raven.
That's it, it's finished. You nearly got us good enough to trap us.
We should have listened to Elliowood. We should have gone towards the palace and avoided this trap.
No sense worrying about it now. What we need to worry about it is where we go from here.
Now you try and talk sense. You really are something else, Hector.
Can't hold a candle to you though.
What did you say?
Peace, both of you. Anytime we're able to weaken our foe, well done. Now we gotta get out of here. No telling when reinforcements might arrive.
Alright, let's go.
You're right, let's hurry.
And in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, we'll be doing episode where Hector gets his axe. I will see you later.